Oh really? How clever is that?
I sewed them in, so it's black from the outside so no one can see in, and then pretty.
Can you take them off when you drive so you can see?
Yeah, I don't normally drive with them on. Hey guys, Catherine here. So my mum just came over to have a look at what I was doing. So I showed her the window covers, and that's what I'm going to talk to you about today. So I'm on my parents' farm, deep in the Shropshire Hills. It's beautiful, it's lovely and quiet. So I thought I would just take this opportunity to do a little video while I'm here. So I'm going to talk about my beautiful map back window covers. They are so handy. I love them. They've got magnets sewn in, so easy to take down and up. But I will admit it was a bit of a process for me. I didn't really have any sewing skills, so I kind of learned as I went along and made quite a few mistakes. Oh no. Oh, you haven't. Oh, you have. Shit. That is the purpose of this video. For anyone wanting to make these, I am going to tell you exactly what not to do and a couple of hacks that I discovered along the way that really helped me. So, okay, so I had some blackout material that I was using that had Velcro, and I was just Velcroing it to the carpet on the walls, but I was kind of ripping the carpet off and it was a bit of a nightmare. My poor walls were sort of like getting all scraggy, so I decided that I was going to use those for the back so that no one could see in, like nice stealth mode, and then I had a little bit of matte material left that I was going to put on the inside. So measuring the windows, this is kind of where I went wrong and ended up cutting my first one too short. So, hack number 1 for measuring the windows. Hey Hazel, you gonna come be in the video? Hey puppy, you gonna come and say hi? Oh hello, oh hello puppy, oh hello. Okay, you can go. Okay. Okay. So measuring the windows, hack number 1. Tinfoil. I think I tried kitchen roll and just drawing with chalk, and tinfoil was the most effective method, I'm telling you right now. So I just kind of pulled pieces off, taped them on very slightly, and then folded around the edge, folded all the way around, accurately of how I wanted the shape to be, and then you just gently peel off the tape and you have a perfectly made shape. Perfect, and it's transportable, so I just then took that in and then penned or chalked around on the material and it was perfect. Hazel! So I only had enough matte material to do the 2 window covers. Hazel's not stopping, she's really heard something. So I couldn't make any mistakes. Once they were cut, and that was it. And I made a few prototypes. They were absolutely terrible. So prototype number 2 looks like some kind of hand cape. And but that's why you do prototypes, I guess. So maybe that will be hack number 2, is just to try and make a miniature version, just to get your head around exactly how you want to sew it. So then, once I'd got them cut and I was kind of happy-ish, it's done now. My magnets just weren't strong enough, so I had the little round magnets just because they were the most sort of affordable thing that I could find, because magnets can actually be quite expensive. They weren't strong enough to go on top of the blackout material. Now my dad goes with chainsaw. I should never have said it was peaceful and quiet here. So in the end, I had to buy some thicker magnets. I was trying to think of sewing methods to like fold the matte material over the front so that the magnets only had to go through the thin part, and I was just making it way too complicated, way more complicated than it needed to be. So in the end, I just bought some thicker magnets on eBay. And once they arrived, I had to unpick the whole thing because it was crap. So I got the thicker magnets, and then also discovered when I did that prototype that it was just floppy. It needed something inside to help make it more rigid. So I went and bought some like Reflectex, which was a stupid idea. I was just desperate at the time to get this project finished. Didn't give it any stability. So in the end, hack number 3, maybe are we on? Have I given you a few hacks? 3? We'll call this hack number 3. A yoga mat. I had an old yoga mat. So yeah, I wiped the yoga mat down and cut it to size. And after unpicking all the work I had done, I sewed the thicker magnets. I used a little bit of those double-sided sticky tabs to stick the magnet between the blackout material and the yoga mat, and then I sewed them in by hand, just kind of sewing as many times around as I could be bothered. So, and then I sewed magnets all the way around the edge, and then when I was happy that the magnets were sewn in, I just did a standard pillowcase sewing around the edge like I should have done from the beginning. So I just pinned it around, sewed all the way around the edge, turned it inside out, voila. I really should have just done that from the start, but hey, lessons learned. But now they're finished, so I just had to turn them inside out and then just hand sew. This one's not as good as that one. Just hand sew that closing edge and try and make it as invisible as possible. This one's not as invisible as that one. But I'm really, really happy with them. The magnets work great. This one's a touch shorter than I would like it to be, but light doesn't get in, so it's fine. And yeah, I love them. So hack number 1, tinfoil. Hack number 2, make prototypes just in case. And then hack number 3, yoga mat. Genius. Sew it like a pillowcase and you will be fine. You could do this by hand. You don't necessarily need a sewing machine. I used a sewing machine, but you could do this by hand. So yeah, I hope you like mine. I hope it's inspired you to make some for your own. I hope if you were already planning to make some, that maybe you've taken something away from this that's going to help you with your project. So thank you so much for watching. I've got some more fun videos on the way, so do subscribe if you've liked what you've seen. And if you want to see more from my van, I have got a video talking all about the inside and the build and how much things cost. There goes the cockerel again. So if you want to see more of my van, watch that video.